Stop me if this sounds familiar. You're lying in bed at 2 a.m., staring at your phone, wondering why they haven't texted back. Again. Your stomach is in knots, your mind is racing through every conversation, analyzing every word, every emoji, every pause. You're refreshing their social media, seeing they were active 20 minutes ago, and that familiar ache settles in your chest. And that voice in your head whispers, "Why do I always fall for people who make me feel like I'm not enough?" Here's what nobody tells you. It's not bad luck. It's not even your fault. But I'm about to show you exactly why your brain is wired to choose pain over peace in love. And the one shift that changes everything. Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to Manifesting Miracles with Joelle. Before we dive in, I want you to know something. If you're watching this video, you're already braver than most people. Most people would rather stay in familiar pain than face the truth about their patterns. But not you. You're here because something deep inside you knows you deserve better. Let me ask you something that might make you uncomfortable. Have you ever noticed that the people who treat you well feel boring? Like there's no butterflies, no excitement, no spark? Like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop because it feels too easy? Stay with me because I'm about to reveal why your nervous system is literally programmed to find healthy love terrifying. The uncomfortable truth about chemistry. Here's what blew my mind when I first learned this. Most people don't fall in love with what feels safe. They fall in love with what feels familiar. And if you grew up having to earn love, if you had to walk on eggshells or become the family therapist just to stay connected, then the only love that feels real is the kind that makes you work for it. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between familiar and safe. It just knows familiar equals survival. So when someone shows up who's consistent, emotionally available, and genuinely interested in you without games, your body literally goes, "This doesn't compute. Where's the challenge? Where's the chase? This can't be real love." Now, before you think you're broken or damaged goods, let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah came to me after her third relationship with an emotionally unavailable man. She was successful, beautiful, smart, had her life together in every way except love. She said, "Joelle, I know he's wrong for me. I can see all the red flags. My friends hate him, but I can't stop thinking about him. I check his Instagram stories before I even get out of bed. What's wrong with me?" What I told her changed everything, and it's the same thing I'm about to share with you. Your body doesn't chase love. It chases what it remembers. Here's the science behind why this happens. If your nervous system was wired for survival instead of safety, then even the calmest, kindest partner might feel off, like there's no spark. It feels like something's missing. But that spark you've been chasing, you're waiting for them to show their true colors. It was never love. It was anxiety. It was adrenaline. It was your body mistaking intensity for intimacy. Your trauma response doesn't feel like trauma. It feels like passion. Your nervous system activation doesn't feel like danger. It feels like destiny. I want you to try something with me, and I promise this isn't just fluffy meditation stuff. This is actual nervous system rewiring. Place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. This heart has been through so much, hasn't it? It's been broken, disappointed, confused, but it's still here, still open, still hoping. Now breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6, again, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6. One more time. As you breathe out, let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, let your stomach soften. Now whisper this with me. Peace is my new normal. I trust safe love. You're not just calming yourself. You're literally retraining your nervous system to feel safe and calm. You're teaching your body that love doesn't have to hurt to be real. And here's where it gets interesting. The people who trigger your abandonment wound, They feel magnetic because they mirror what your body already knows. But I'm about to show you the one question that breaks this pattern instantly. The question that changes everything. Instead of asking, why do I always attract the wrong ones? Ask this: what inside me still believes love must be earned? Let that land, because here's what happens when you ask that question. You start seeing your patterns clearly. You realize that the person who keeps you guessing isn't mysterious, they're unavailable. The person who love bombs you and then disappears isn't passionate, they're inconsistent. The person who makes you feel like you're too much isn't protecting their peace, they're emotionally immature. Now try this filter that Sarah used, and it changed her entire dating life. Would I want this person if I already trusted myself? Would I feel this pull if I knew I was worthy? That question bypasses your patterns and drops you into your truth. But wait, it gets deeper. Because sometimes we don't just date people, we date patterns. And I'm about to show you how to spot when you're dating the same wound in different clothes. The love script revelation. Grab something to write with because this exercise will change how you see love forever. Write out: love means, and then fill in what it means to you. Does your answer include words like proving, earning, fighting, winning, convincing? Next, try the following: to be loved, I have to, and fill it in. Does your list include be perfect, never need anything, fix their problems, be low maintenance? And finally, write out, I feel safe when. Does this include they're jealous, they need me, I'm useful, they're chasing me? Now circle anything that sounds like I have to prove myself, I have to perform. Love is inconsistent. I'll be left if I'm not perfect. Love always leaves. I'm too much. I have to earn my place. Here's the truth bomb. These aren't facts. They're scripts. Emotional codes you inherited, probably before you could even talk. They're the unconscious beliefs running your love life. But here's the plot twist that nobody talks about. You're not addicted to pain. You're addicted to the hope that this time, it'll finally feel safe. This time, if you love them hard enough, they'll stay. This time, if you're perfect enough, they won't leave. And I'm about to show you how to shift from chasing to receiving. If the information so far is landing for you, please like this video. Not just for the algorithm, but because when you like it, it reaches someone else who's lying in bed at 2 a.m., wondering why love feels so hard. Your like could change someone's life. Now let's continue. Here are the 3 shifts that change everything. Shift 1. Become intolerant of emotional starvation. Stop making excuses for hot and cold behavior. Stop saying they're just busy when they ghost you for a week. Stop accepting breadcrumbs and calling it a meal. You're not a puzzle to be solved, you're a person to be loved. Start asking, does this connection nourish me? Not, do they like me? But do I feel more like myself with them or less? Here's what emotional starvation looks like. Constantly wondering where you stand. Feeling grateful for basic respect. Making excuses for their poor behavior. Feeling like you're asking for too much when you want consistency. Walking on eggshells to keep the peace. And here's what nourishing love looks like. You feel seen and valued. Communication is clear and kind. You can be yourself without fear. Conflicts are resolved with respect. You feel more confident, not less. Shift 2, make peace. Your priority, flip the script. Not, do they like me? But, do I feel safe being me with them? Peace doesn't kill the spark. It lets the right spark grow. I know this is scary because we've been conditioned to think that if there's no drama, there's no passion. But here's what I've learned. Chaos isn't chemistry. Anxiety isn't attraction. Drama isn't depth. Real chemistry is when you can be completely yourself and they love you more for it. Real attraction is when they see you on your worst day and still choose you. Real passion is built on trust, not uncertainty. Shift 3. Trust that you don't have to earn what's meant for you. Stop contorting yourself for crumbs. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop being a smaller version of yourself, hoping they'll love you. What's truly aligned will never require your suffering. And here's something that might surprise you. Every craving for love that tests you was just your soul trying to heal the past. But you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to recreate your childhood wounds hoping for a different ending. Your new love story starts now. You're not broken, you're awakening. You've done the work, you've learned the lessons. Now it's time to receive the kind of love that soothes, not because you've earned it, but because you already are it. You are in the safe place you've been searching for. When you truly embody this, here's what happens. You stop chasing people who don't choose you. You recognize love bombing as a red flag, not romance. You're attracted to consistency, not chaos. You trust your gut when something feels off. You know your worth isn't up for debate. And if you want to go deeper, I invite you to book a private reading session with me where we decode your unique love script and align you with the love your heart knows is possible. Link is in the description. Subscribe if you're ready for more soul-deep content like this. Hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest manifestation videos. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because peace isn't the end of passion, it's the beginning of real intimacy. And remember, the right person for you will never make you feel like you're not enough. See you in the next video, beautiful soul.